I've been getting asked the same question an awful lot early in this OHL season. Hey, Farwell, how long have you been doing this now? How many years have you been in the league? How many games have you called? The honest truth is, I have no idea, like none. But I'm curious as to why the question keeps getting asked. I mean, do I look that old? Is there a kid right behind me nipping at my heels that you think is ready for the job right now? What do you know that I don't know? Anyway, all I know for sure is it's been like around 20 years, I think a little bit more. Number of games, I'm not even going to try to do the math. But the reason I bring this up is because in all of that time, in just over 20 years of involvement in the Ontario Hockey League, I had never, until last week, seen a game get played in its entirety with no penalties called. 60 minutes of hockey, 0 penalties. That's what happened last Friday night at the Memorial Auditorium in Kitchener between the Rangers and Mississauga Steelheads. Now, in fairness, it was a well-played hockey game. There wasn't anything egregious like a dirty hit or some kind of infraction that might have taken away a scoring chance. And if you ask yourself, we like to criticize officials in the Ontario Hockey League and elsewhere. We like to tell them to just let the players play, right? Let the players decide the outcome. Don't insert yourself into the action. But an entire game with no penalties? Ask yourself this. After 40 minutes, when no penalties were called and it's a close game, do you think the refs might be sitting there in the refs' room talking to one another saying, well, I'm not going to call a penalty in this close game and maybe impact the outcome. We've gone 40 minutes without a penalty. We can certainly go 20 more, right? Either way, no matter how you want it, let them play. Don't insert yourself into the game. After 60 minutes of hockey, not a hook, not a slash, not a trip, not a little bit of interference. Come on. It's a little hard to believe. So I think we should look at that game as not a penalty-free game, but simply a game during which no penalties were called. Because we can always find something, can't we? I'm Farwell. It's Friday. We'll see you at the rink.